Today I want to talk about something that transcends all barriers, all beliefs, and all backgrounds. It's something that touches the very heart of our humanity and our spiritual journey, and it's the power of compassion and kindness. These two virtues they're more than just mere moral guidelines. They are forces that transform our souls, our communities, and our very world. In every faith and spiritual tradition, we find teachings that emphasize the importance of love, kindness, and compassion. Whether it's the golden rule in Christianity, do unto others as they would do unto you, the Buddhist concept of karuna, the Islamic call to Rama or mercy, or the Hindu ideal of ahimsa or non-harm. The message is clear. Kindness and compassion elevate us to our highest possibilities of spiritual beings. So today, I want to explore how compassion and kindness can serve as spiritual tools that heal, that uplift, and that can transform us. Compassion is really a bridge between souls. It's more than just mere sympathy. It's an active force that compels us to reach out to others in their suffering. It's the ability to see ourselves in other people's pain and to recognize our shared humanity, and then to respond with love. The spiritual power of compassion lies in its ability to bridge this divide between people, no matter where we are, who we are, what we believe. When we practice compassion, we remove the illusion of separateness, and we acknowledge that we're all connected, which is exactly what we teach here at Science of Mind. The barriers of race, religion, nationality, and social status dissolve in the presence of compassion. Compassion has this amazing transformative effect, not only on those who receive it, but on those of us who give it as well. Scientific studies have shown that acts of compassion activate the brain's reward centers, releasing hormones which increase feelings of happiness and bonding. But beyond science, spiritual traditions teach us that the more compassion we show, the closer we come to experiencing that divine presence that is always residing within us. There's this really beautiful story that happened in the wake of September 11th, 2001, and those horrific attacks. The Maasai people of Kenya, who were deeply moved by this tragedy, and amazingly how they even heard about it, having very limited resources to news and current events, they wanted to offer their support. And in their culture, cows are considered this sacred and sacred symbol of life, wealth, and nourishment. To give a cow to someone is one of the highest honors that they can bestow. And so in a ceremony held in a remote Kenyan village in 2002, Maasai elders and warriors presented 14 cows to a U.S. diplomat as a heartfelt gesture of condolence and healing for the American people. Though the cows remained in Kenya, the symbolic gift resonated deeply, a bond that was formed between the Maasai and the people of New York City, demonstrating that compassion knows no borders. A plaque and artwork commemorating this extraordinary act of generosity were later created, really ensuring that this story of kindness and humanity would never be forgotten. And so if compassion is the bridge, then kindness is the path that leads us towards a higher state of being. Kindness isn't a weakness. It's strength, really, in its purest form. It takes courage to be kind in a world that rewards selfishness and competition. But kindness has the power to change the energy around us, to turn hostility into harmony, to create ripples of goodness that extend far beyond what we can see. Think about the simple acts of kindness that have touched your life. A stranger holding a door open, a friend offering words of encouragement or just simply a hug, a teacher who believed in you when you doubted yourself. These moments of kindness, though seemingly small, have a profound impact. They plant seeds of love within us that can grow into lasting change. From a spiritual perspective, every act of kindness is, in a way, a form of divine service. When we show kindness to others, we are fulfilling a sacred duty, mirroring the love and generosity of the divine. In many traditions, kindness is seen as a way of worship, an offering that requires no words, only actions filled with love. One of the most profound effects of compassion and kindness is their ability to heal, both physically and emotionally. Studies have shown that people who practice kindness experience lower levels of stress, reduced inflammation, and even have longer lifespans. But beyond the physical, kindness and compassion heal wounds of the heart and soul, which is really what is so critical here. Consider the impact of forgiveness, for example, which is one of the highest expressions of compassion. When we forgive, we release the burden of resentment and we open ourselves up to peace. Likewise, when we show kindness to those who least expect it, we create a space for healing, for reconciliation, and a space for love to flourish. Even in the darkest times, kindness and compassion have the power to bring light. Think of people like Mother Teresa, who devoted her life to serving the poor, or Mahatma Gandhi, who responded to hatred with nonviolence. Their lives remind us that compassion is not a passive activity. It's an active force for change. The beauty of kindness and compassion is that they aren't reserved for saints or enlightened beings. They are qualities that we can cultivate in our daily lives. And so how can we do this? I want to leave you with 5 ways, simple ways that you can activate more kindness and compassion in your own life. 1, start with yourself. True compassion begins within. Speak to yourself with kindness, practice self-care, and forgive your own mistakes. When you nurture self-compassion, it becomes easier to extend that love to others. 2, listen deeply. One of the greatest acts of kindness is to listen without judgment. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, offering your full presence to someone is an incredibly powerful gift. 3, practice small acts of kindness on a daily basis. A smile, a kind word, a helping hand. These small gestures can create an energy of love that spreads far beyond what we can see. Engage in service, whether it's volunteering, supporting a friend, or simply offering a word of encouragement. Service is a direct path to spiritual growth. And 5, extend compassion to those who challenge you. This is kind of one of the hardest ones. The true test of our spiritual progress is how we treat others who are difficult to love. By responding with kindness to anger and hatred, we can embody the highest spiritual ideals. Every act of compassion and kindness has a ripple effect. When you choose to be kind, you inspire others to do the same. One smile can brighten someone's day. One act of generosity can enact this chain of goodness, and one moment of understanding can change a life. Imagine a world where compassion is the norm, where kindness is valued over power, and where love is the guiding principle. That world begins with us, with the choices that we make every single day. We don't have to be extraordinary people to change the world. We only have to be willing to act with love. As we reflect on this amazing power of the spiritual power of compassion and kindness, let us commit to making these values a way of life. Let us be the hands that uplift others, the hearts that offer warmth, and the souls that shine with love. Let us move into prayer. As we open our hearts to that amazing power of the divine, we recognize that that power of compassion, that power of kindness, are the very essence of what we inhale and what we exhale. Just uniting ourselves with that universal intelligence and remembering that we are these amazing, divine, beautiful expressions of the divine. And in this moment, we commit to embodying kindness, to embodying compassion, to embodying love. And the more that we can bestow that on ourselves, the more that we can extend it in the world around us. And so we absolutely know the truth, that there is unlimited kindness, unlimited compassion, and unlimited love. And we step forward to embody that and to express it. And I know that as I release these truths and these words into that beautiful alchemy of love and law, that all is well, because all is God, and so it is.